Okay, so Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is clearly out now. You can see it here, there, and basically everywhere. And even... Yo, I'm the Foxboy X with the Sonic Facts, so listen when I spit, please. Thank you. On December 12th, 2024, the Game Awards debuted our first official announcement via teaser for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, after having rumors float around the old web of a new racing title. In this teaser, we see a ring portal much like how we see used in the movies, and fans, including myself, noticed what looked like a subtle background hint at maybe including Extreme Gear from the Riders series. Many fans had doubts, cause, you know, Sega being cool? Right. Well, those people were haters, cause we eventually got more trailers and reveals that confirmed Extreme Gear. Peeps were somewhat concerned for the game due to the way the previous Sonic Kart Racer turned out. However, we'd soon be excited due to the inclusion of Extreme Gear and some new gameplay footage popping up in the nick of time. I was able to play the PS5 exclusive closed network test in February, which was a chaotic mess.
You guys, I'm glitched out.
Well, that's embarrassing.
But it was extremely fun nonetheless. Then, I live streamed one day of playing the open network test in August on the Hedgehog Zone. I think it was less chaotic, a few less glitches at least. And then I live streamed as I started playing the early access release, and since then I've played with friends, played some events, Miku, Werehog, the Prime characters, the Blue Star, Steve, the Minecraft stage. I haven't beaten all the things everyone else has because my schedule is just too full of many different things going on, so I'll post an update to this video eventually. I mean, I have to anyway, right? Still waiting for the DLC to come out periodically, both for the included IP consisting of SpongeBob, Minecraft, Pac-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar Legends, and Mega Man, as well as apparently a list of free individual characters that we don't know yet about. Although there are hints of at least Knights and II joining based on future available machines seen in the background during some of the official TalesTube and Crosstalk videos. Who knows what other characters are planned? So far, I'm surprised that I like almost, if not all, the tracks despite how short they feel. I am glad that, even though they created tracks that don't loop and are meant to be just cross-world tracks used for the second lap, they did opt to allow any track to be crossed into for the second lap after all. It was one of my concerns initially. Also, in my previous video about the game, I stated we didn't have a stage from Sonic Lost World and asked for some Pumpkin Hill representation. Both of these things ended up being revealed shortly after and more. I won't lie, I struggle at stages like Mystic Jungle. I mean, I struggle in general. Yeah, I raced Geo for the first time and lost many times in a row. Maybe he's just better than me. Maybe I was off that day. I don't know, but I'm not always that terrible, apparently. I just tend to make some bad decisions sometimes and mess up in the dumbest ways. If you acquire the Weight or King Boom Boo, do not use them if you end up in first place. Despite all this nonsense, the game is still really fun. It's pretty intense, and actually, from what I've seen from others playing, even if you're really good, it's really easy to mess up and then suddenly everyone passes you, especially because everyone is so often close together. It's a very intense and competitive game. And the cool thing is, I've had races where I went all the way back to 12th and still won, or at least got really far ahead before finishing the race. It's hard, but it's possible. The last kart racing Sonic game I liked this much was Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Well, this game keeps the transformed aspect and just adds to it. I do think it would be nice if the gear plates had more slots. I mean, not too many more, but it feels like the slots are so limited you don't really get much out of the combinations you are able to use, and you end up having extra slots you have no reason to use because the other gear combinations are using up too many slots. That's just me though. I mean, I don't think it's horrible or anything. I still find it fun to customize. Speaking of customization, it's pretty fun. Now, I don't know if I'm remembering wrong, but the closed network test, I swear, had more intense and detailed customization. Selecting parts I want for the best stats is a bit hard for me to keep track of, and I feel like the best stats end up being the original machines in the end. I'm not too worried about it because I tend to barely notice the difference when put into action. The music is something I don't think is too crazy sometimes, but also I really love it other times. Sure does get you pumped for the race though, so despite the criticism I see online, I'm gonna have to say it's a pretty solid OST. It's pretty simple. You just drive or ride around in a big funny looking circle. You win, you lose, you laugh, you cry, but most importantly, you kick some ass on the track. I couldn't ask for more. I mean, maybe a story, but I wouldn't want it to end up like Sonic Free Riders or Team Sonic Racing. I do like how the interactions are so custom to the characters that are talking to each other.
If you drive backwards at the start, you'll find a shortcut. I hope your racing isn't as lazy as your tricks, Eggman.
I, just like the rest of you, wish that the unlockable and DLC characters could have voice lines, but we could always look forward to mods doing it.
Congratulations!
Impressive, isn't it?
Even better if modders can figure out how to initiate rival interactions for those extra characters, because then all you gotta do is get someone to animate it and then insert it into the game if it can be triggered. Also, Sonic Team has made it clear that they are supportive of creative mods as long as it doesn't violate the terms of service and alter the racing itself. As for the interactions that we do have, well, Zavok is surprisingly intense.
You will pay for every indignity you have shown me.
Rouge and Omega are savages.
I'm ready for your every move.
You can't handle my moves, little man.
How about we bury the hatchet for now, metaphorically speaking?
Only if the burial site is your metaphorical head.
And Jet's kinda racist. Get him out of here.
Go back to your island, knucklehead.
I'm out of here.